Yeah. Oh, this thing's up to 1,000 already. Hey, what's up, everybody? ATN. Y'all miss me. What's happening, man? Welcome to Kiss.
And I have one.
KSWAM, San Antonio College Radio. This is the Urban Suite D Major, Cheryl Metal, and joining us for our second open mic session this evening. Always happy to have Legacy City in the studio. What's up, birthday boy?
Whoop, 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 whoop. What's happening? What's happening? What's going on?
You tell me. How was your birthday?
Man, my birthday was chill, man. Been working, so on my birthday, and my nephew, shout out my nephew Kanye, he's in the building with me. Coming out of El Paso, Texas, to rock out with Unc, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Word. His dad was my first manager, Will Flux.
Word.
So then when y'all started hearing me at
yeah.
you remember Flux? Yeah,
the poet.
No, he's the sci-fi writer, man. He the one that got me in 2-second verse that kicked off the Legacy City. He the one that messed up my name. Legacy City wasn't even my name. Nah, he kept telling everybody I was Legacy City. I'm like, who is Legacy City? And so yeah, that Willie is something serious. But yeah, shouts out to him. But so my birthday, man, I went home. I didn't party. I didn't go. Y'all know I don't do that anyway. But I went home. I locked myself at home that Friday night, and then I heard you rapping. I was finishing up the last track for "You Are Important to Me."
Word.
Yeah. So when it got done, I dropped it. I dropped "You Are Important to Me" at midnight.
Wow.
So yeah. So that happened. So the other two albums was already out. So that whole weekend I was just sitting there dedicating the time to make sure that I get the link to everybody that I could. I done went through all my contacts in my phone. How many people Facebook will let me, you know what I'm saying, ads, emails, all that good stuff. So I just spent at home with the hookah and just sending emails and stuff about this new movement that's about to birth the city.
So last time you were here, you had mentioned about trying to drop 1-2 projects at the same time.
Yeah.
What brought you to drop this one? At the same time, when you said 3.
Well, this is my 10th year here in San Antonio.
Yeah.
And I just feel like in the last 10 years, I ain't gonna say I've been overlooked, but you see the blueprint that I done laid out. I do feel like I definitely brought something to the culture of San Antonio when it comes to music in general. I'm not even just talking about hip hop. The business wise, the algorithms, understanding what pays what, and how do the RIA verify your plaques and things of that nature. From everybody, I got crucified saying my streams were fake. Then I got on iTunes. I guess I bought that many records. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, okay, this year, let's do something different. So I wanted to get on the Amazon chart because it's so hard to get on that chart.
Yeah. So
that was the goal, to get on the Amazon chart and iTunes charts at the same time. And then the Direct to Fans album was just something that I needed to do. To see the core people that really rocked with me, and to see the value of my music outside of everybody mainstream writing and stuff of that nature. So yeah, that's what made me do it.
And from what I understand, the direct-to-consumer project, the funds are going to...
Yeah, so the direct-to-consumer fund, the funds go immediately to you. There's no 3-month wait, ain't no tally up everything. Everything goes directly to you right then and there. And what I like about it, it keeps a name, an email, sometimes phone number of everybody who donated to your situation, to your project. Yeah. So it's been pretty dope. So it's been kind of overwhelming. I got a little emotional early because people's taking their hard-earned money and really. That's why you've been seeing me push that You Are Important to Me. You know what I'm saying? So because of that reason right there, the other 2 albums already did what they did. They on the charts. They solidified in history. So. And that's that 3-peat. So I got 7 more albums dropping this year. Everything is 10. This is the 10th year. So I'm believing by the time I get done in December, my catalog will have over 20 albums in there.
Wow. Well, like I said, considering how things are going right now in the industry, people learning how to do direct-to-consumer sales is going to be very, very important.
It's very important because now that a lot of people don't understand, the record labels have bought CD Baby, they bought TuneCore, they bought DistroKid, they bought everything. Yeah. So even when you're going on a distributing where they guarantee you this, the record label got to get their portion. So they taking more money off you that's not even being seen. So it was just like, okay, I'm I'm gonna finish what I started, but I'm definitely gonna build my direct audience, and like the songs and the albums that I put on even they won't never see the light of DSP. Only those exclusive people that support me will get those, and the first 50 people that donated, they will be getting like a limited edition vinyl of that album. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So it's the things like that, and some limited edition Street Legend shirts, maybe the jacket, the Street Legend shoes, something like of that nature. But everybody that's donating their money to that will get that in return. So we are already getting everybody's names and address and trying to put that work in and get that stuff mailed out to them and show them our appreciation.
That's such a great way to control your own music and to keep other people's hands off.
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of people, man, I had it out of respect. I won't drop their names, even though I'm meaning in respect. But I had like 4 people donate $50 for that album, and then pay $50 for that album.
That's fantastic.
You know what I'm saying? And I had some artists. I got artists that's paying for that album. You know what I mean? So it's shocking. Some people won't believe did it, but I'm thankful for those artists or the unisons. You know what I'm saying? So I know me, if I see your stuff online, I go to iTunes. I'll buy your album before I stream it. That's just what I do.
Yeah.
I got so many local artists. I got so many independent artists stuff in my phone that I rock. I could probably rap a lot of people's stuff they probably wouldn't even expect.
Yeah.
People that see me, some of them try to Hollywood me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I don't take it personal, but you know what I'm saying? I get it as competitive, but I make sure I sow my seed into your music for that way, you can see some sale where it come from, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
so,
absolutely.
And I got receipts too, that of course Apple see those receipts, right? But I buy a lot of people's stuff, man. It's a lot of people out here that I rock with.
Yeah, like I said, some people don't realize who's actually giving them some support.
Yeah.
And
so
especially now when you trying to get it any way you can.
Yeah, definitely. So with me, I think I got the advantage. The Army was my advantage from being a private all the way to being in Hawaii. I still got those people emails from Hawaii all the way out to Germany. Man. You know what I'm saying? Even when people come to our shows and events, we get their information and stuff of that nature. So I have a vast email shotgun list before a lot of my stuff even hit the DSPs. You know what I mean? So those pre-sales and all that stuff is important. And then I interact with these people a lot of times. For San Antonio, I'm in the community a lot, you know what I mean? So I'm helping some shape, like even with this album right here, a portion of the money that comes from You Are Important to Me gonna go back into a cause. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm sponsoring and helping with a youth football team or whatnot. So that money, a good portion of that money gonna go to that team, that coach. I already talked to him. We got everything lined up. So I'm just running my first week sale run. Yeah. And I'm gonna continue running that market, and then I'm gonna continue to support the community with it because it's the people that bring the value to my music now. It's different when it's you on the charts and you doing this, but then when you are hands on with the artists, with the customers, and they spending money, and you can show the track record of what people are paying for your music. Even if you want a big label, they look at you different. The conversation is different. Yeah. The conversation is totally different.
And I don't think enough people appreciate what you do. Because we were talking about this earlier. A lot of people don't know what you do because you don't broadcast a lot of it to San Antonio, because you're broadcasting San Antonio not just out of the state, but out of the country.
Definitely. And this is the thing. I'm not the type of person that's like, I believe the sun is big enough for all of us to shine. You got to ask yourself, what's a star to the sky?
Right. Right.
What's a star to a sky? It's a falling comet happening every day. It's so much space that you don't see no star trying to turn up his brightness for the next one. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. They do his thing in this space and they make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So, when the stars come together, they make a supernova, then you're in trouble. So enjoy your space, but at the same time, it's like I'm not jealous or trying to hide how to get it, how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I think what bothers me the most is when the origin of it, ain't nobody else did it, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, ain't nobody do this on the first. No, you ain't the first. I ain't the first to do this. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I I gamble on myself. And I can't lose if I gamble on myself. It's just I mishap. That's my money I lost. I get it back in 30 days. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it just, I don't mind sharing it. And I'm not just talking like in hip hop. You know, it's the same thing apply to every genre. Yeah. Pros, BMI, ASCAP, Illuminate, Media Base, Sound Exchange. That applies to all genres. And people don't understand how important it is to get their publishing.
Yeah.
Get your publishing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're giving it to you for free now. Get your publishing. I don't care if it's Candy Cane 69. Get a publishing company and an IPI. So because you just never know. You know what I mean? So those things, y'all been with me. I've been preaching this for years now.
Years, yeah.
So to the point now, it's like I don't really got anything else to say about it. You know, so then on top of that, I done built in everything outside of you guys. And maybe one more radio station. Everything that nobody want to hit a platform on, I done built. Radio station, TV network, podcast, record label, distribution to radio. So I'm just like, okay, fine. And I mean this respectfully, being that I'm black with locks, the stereotypical. I'm not, blonde hair, blue eyes, so they ain't credited. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's unfortunate, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's just the way it is, but the proof is in the pudding, man. I don't know what else to tell you. I can't chase you to get you paid.
True that.
Shall
we get into some music?
Man, let's rock out.
All right, y'all, stay tuned. We've got brand new music from So San Antone, plus the latest from D-Rock, but right now, Legacy City from the album We Are Not Friends. This is Trust Myself.
Oh, man. Who that was?
Juelz
Santana. Yeah, shouts out to Santana.
Hey, y'all, stay tuned. More coming up. This is the Urban Suite, KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.